Hi there, hope you're well. My name is Adam Davidson, owner of Dental Digital. In this video, I want to share with you a way in which you can increase your dental implant patient base. If you're a dentist right now, you own a practice and you have room to expand your dental implant patient base, you have room in a diary, this method I'm about to show you is a real life case study that I'm actually doing for a dentist in the UK, which helps them bring in in their case, over 100 inquiries, dental implant inquiries per month. However, this strategy could or can bring you in anywhere between 70 to 150 new dental implant inquiries monthly. So if you give this video a listen, I'm going to show you and a watch. I'm going to show you exactly how you can do this as an overview. And then if you want any more information, you can get in touch with me personally. First of all, I just want to show you a text message I actually had from the client last night, real quick. Obviously, you can see here in the background they're saying that he had a record of 10 inquiries in the last 2 hours. Obviously, he's very, very happy with the results overall. These have actually generated last month nearly 160 inquiries. This month so far, I think they've generated nearly 70 or 80 inquiries for dental implants. So this is a real-life case study that's currently live right now. Just to sort of prove that in the background, I've got two images here that you can look at, which is the analytics of the actual advertisements on social media that we're running for them. And if I didn't mention that already, we are running Facebook and Instagram campaigns, advertising campaigns for implants for their practice. You can see in the top right-hand corner, this is from the 1st of June to the 30th of June, so last month. You can see here they generated 100 dental implant leads from one campaign, a further 19 implant leads from another campaign, and a further 40 implant leads from another campaign. And you can see the bottom image, this is actually this month to today. This is from the 1st of July to the 22nd of July. And you can see here they generated 47 leads on one campaign, 14 inquiries on another campaign, and 26 inquiries on another campaign so far. So you can see overall they're generating a huge amount of inquiries for dental implants on top of what they're already doing. So how can you do the same? What is it that they're actually doing to actually achieve these kind of results? So there's a few things you need, first of all, fundamentally, to actually do this. Okay, so first of all, you need to be advertising on Facebook and Instagram. If you're not advertising your treatments, in this case, we're obviously focusing on implants, but this works for any treatment, you're not really going to get a huge amount of new business and you're not going to get a huge amount of recognition from the area. And the reason why that is because nowadays, if you don't advertise on Facebook and Instagram and you just post, let's say, Facebook will not really show that post in front of anyone because the way their business model works is they want you to advertise in order to reach new people. However, if you do advertise, which most dentists don't, you will reach pretty much everyone in the area and you will pretty much outshine all the local dental competitors in your local area because not many dentists know how to do this effectively. Okay, so that's number one. You need to be advertising on Facebook and Instagram. You need to be advertising implants on Facebook and Instagram and targeting your local area. The second point here is you need a clear implant breakdown or a clear breakdown on how your implant services work and how the costs or what the costs are. So what that means is you need to have a clear breakdown. I'm going to show you an example of actually what type of implants do you offer. Single implants, multiple implants, full mouth implants. You need to give a breakdown on exactly what that is. And I'll go a little bit more in depth on that later on. And the third thing you need here is 3 different ways to get people's information. So what that means is when people actually see your advertisement on Facebook and Instagram, let's say, when they click on the ad, they need to go somewhere which actually captures that person's information so you can contact them and book them in for a consultation. That's fundamental, that is key, completely key, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Here's an example of what an effective implant breakdown would be, just in case you're wondering. So this is actually from one of my clients here, and you can see here they've got a simple diagram that they're advertising, which shows in 3 simple stages 3 different types of implants that they're offering, and also the monthly prices for each one, the from monthly prices from each one. So you can see here the first one is have a failing or missing tooth. So this is just for single implants. You can see here from £49 per month. Now obviously that's going to get the people who are missing one tooth interested, of course it is. And the thing is with a from monthly price, which is what I recommend you get for your own practice. Now you may not have you may not be able to get it down to, let's say, £49 per month or from £49 per month. Maybe you can, but just work out whatever your from monthly price would be for a single implant. Same goes for multiple implants here. You can see here it's from £68 per month, and then this is all teeth are failing or missing, so a full mouth replacement. And you can see here from £97 per month. If they want to dig in deeper, this is actually a section on their landing page. If they want to dig in deeper to this, they can actually find out what the total from price would be, but this just gets that initial interest in, and it's not like they're lying. This is actually true price breakdowns. Okay, so do the same for you. If you can come up with single implant from prices, multiple implant from prices, and also a full mouth replacement from price, do it obviously in your own way. This is what's going to be very, very attractive to people. So that's what you need to do as well. Okay, you need to create something like that that you can showcase to the people around your in your local area, around your practice. The free methods for getting people's information is an implant landing page, which I won't show you on this video because they're personal to the clients that I work with. However, if you message me directly, I'll be able to showcase what an implant landing page will look like. But basically what an implant landing page is when someone clicks on the Facebook or Instagram advertisement, they actually go to a dedicated landing page that's designed to showcase before and afters for implants, how implants work. It showcases the team, the pricing. Like for example, this here, what I showed you, is actually a section on a landing page. And it also has a clear form on the landing page where they can put their details in. Now, landing pages are very key to success of advertisements because they're very, very good at pretty much getting people's information, and they're good at sort of going more in depth on what it is they're actually inquiring about, which means you get more of a quality inquiry. The second method here is Typeform. So Typeform is an online questionnaire that you can actually use and set up, which pretty much takes people through a smooth questionnaire that they can fill out. Okay, so if someone again sees your Facebook or Instagram advertisement and they decide to click on it because they're interested, drive them to a Typeform, which is an online questionnaire. Just to show you an actual live example of a Typeform and what it would look like, I've created an example template here that you can look at. So this is what Typeform is. So let's say someone clicks on the ad, they can go to this questionnaire here, and this is like an introduction to the questionnaire. But if they scroll down, they can click on, obviously, yes. This looks different on mobile, of course, but they will click on yes on this first initial part. And what happens is they go through all these questions here. So you can see here, please let us know which condition best describes you. They can actually give information on what their current situation is. Do they have any dental solutions so far? Now, you can customize this to how you want. You can put your own questions in there as to what you think is going to be valuable. And really, the reason for this is, well, two things. Obviously, you can get more information from the person, which is important, but it also qualifies people because if someone's just time wasting, they're not really interested, they won't go through a long depth type form, okay, that asks them about their situation and stuff like that. So you can see here, they just go through each question. It asks them about their situation, are they in any pain, can they eat food, are they able to eat the food, any food that they like? What's their financial situation? What's the reason for not going to the dentist already? You know, etc., right? So it just goes on and on. And also in this here, you can actually put a section on here which describes pretty much what the prices is and stuff like that. And so you can actually get confirmation of the person that they know what the prices are. This is a ton of stuff you can do on Typeform. I will link in the description the example to this. You can go through it yourself. The last part is the Facebook and Instagram lead form. So a Facebook and Instagram lead form, very simply, I can't show you on this video again because it's personal to each client, but I can show you personally if you get in contact of what that looks like. But basically a Facebook and Instagram lead form is when someone clicks on your Facebook or Instagram implant advertisement, it will bring up a small form on their phone. It won't drive them anywhere else, so it won't go to Typeform, it won't go to a landing page. It just has a small form that pops up on their phone where they can put their name, number and email in, and it can also answer any questions that you want them to answer. It's a good, effective way to get a lot of leads through, and it makes it simple from the person's point of view. So that's the three things that you're going to need there in order to make this work. Okay, so like I said, on the last one, you need to be advertising in the first place to actually even reach people. You need to have a clear implant breakdown in pricing, which I've shown you here, and you also need to have 3 different ways to get people's information. So you're going to be running 3 campaigns on social media, one that drives people to an implant landing page, one that drives people to a Typeform, and one that drives people to a Facebook and Instagram lead form. This is why when I go to the results here, you can see here the one where they got 100 leads was from the Facebook lead form. They had 19 people from the landing page, as it says website leads, and they had 40 people fill out the Typeform. Same sort of thing on this one here. So you can see they've got 3 consecutive campaigns running. Okay, so that's why it's so important. Okay, lastly, I've just created an overview on how this strategy looks, almost from like a bird's eye point of view here. So hopefully this will make complete sense. So as you can see, the first part of the system is Facebook and Instagram advertising. Like I've said many times, you need to be advertising implants on social media to your local area. Now on the actual Facebook and Instagram advertisement itself, I do have other videos that explain how to create good advertisements, but effectively what you want to have on this advertisement is you want to be introducing yourself to the area. You want to be letting people know that you are available to take on new implant patients and you're looking to, let's say, take in more people for implant consultations. You can offer free consultations, free implant consultations. You can call out the people who could be your audience. So for example, you can say, do you currently suffer with missing teeth, or would you like to replace missing teeth? So you capture those people who are already in that situation. You want to include things like your credibility. For example, if you're, let's say for example, you've got someone working in your practice who's done dental implants for 10 plus years and have served thousands of patients, you want to put that on there. Okay, you want to put your credibility on there. You also want to mention the pricing on the actual ad as well. So you can say single implants from this amount, multiple implants from this amount, etc., like I showed you. Okay, so on the ad itself, try to create it clearly the best way you can, including all those points. If you want to create one, send it over to me. I can give you some advice on it. But the Facebook and Instagram ad is initially what you need to put out there, because that's what's actually going to get you noticed. So when someone clicks on the advertisement, like I said, you've got the 3 different places that they're going to go to, and these are all going to be running simultaneously amongst each other, and they're each going to have their own budget. I'd recommend £15 or $15 a day for each one. So $15 a day or £15 a day on the Facebook and Instagram lead form strategy, a landing page strategy, and a Typeform strategy. If you have all 3 of these running, you're going to be getting inquiries from every single method. Like I said, Facebook and Instagram lead form, when you set this up, you can ask any questions you want. You can ask them what their situation is, etc. And it's very easy to set up on Facebook. I do have also a video which explains how to create Facebook and Instagram lead forms. The second one is a landing page. This is crucial. You definitely need a landing page that is almost like a mini website, you could say, completely branded to you, but it will go into what implants are, how it works, pricing, the team, before and afters, testimonials, all that stuff. It will give huge amounts of social proof. And when people hit this page, it will be extremely clear on how they need to take action to actually become an inquiry. And usually that's a form, that you can have actually a form on the landing page that will capture people's information. I can show you this more in depth if you personally message me. I can show you on actually live landing pages. And then, like I said, the third method which I've shown you is the Typeform, which I already showed you and walked through. Again, there is a link in the description where you can go on there and have a look through it yourself. But Typeform's a great way to get people's information as well. So you've got all 3 running. Now, by doing this, you're going to be getting, like I showed you, some real life actual results there. You could get 100 inquiries on one, 50 on the other, 10 on the other one. You may get 20 on each one. You know, it depends, but you're going to be getting inquiries through this because you've set up a good ad, you've got a clear breakdown on how it works, your implants, the pricing, and you're running all these methods at the same time. So what happens is, once a lead comes through, they then will go, you can actually link it up so it goes into, your team's email. It can go to your team's email, or you're into your CRM. So if you use like a practice software that manages leads, or if you use something like Dendro, which is a good software to actually put leads into, so you can follow up with them, you can send out emails to them, whatever it is you're doing right now. And if you don't have a system for that, I would recommend you do. Again, if you get in contact with me, I can showcase how you can do that personally. From here, obviously, you need the leads to go somewhere so you can contact them. So you need to have a team that's actually going to contact the leads effectively and book them in. That's really, really important. But again, I can go much more in depth on that if you get in touch personally. So that's important to have. And then obviously from there, if you've got an effective system here, got a good team that can book people in, then naturally what happens is you get a ton of consultations coming through. That's it. That is the strategy overall. That's how it works. That's how that client has brought that many people in consistently, and they're going to do that every single month. And they're extremely, you could say that they're really outshining all their local competitors as well, because the competition usually, especially in the dental market, are not doing things really that effectively. And it's quite easy to stand out if you just know what to do. So anyway, hope this helped. Any questions, let me know. And if you drop me a personal message with your goals, what it is that you want to do, I can give you some personal advice.